My name is D, and I go by the tag name BTC King. And I have one of the most amazing things that I want to share today. And that is simply a crypto that is taking the world by storm. Um, I am blessed to have found out about it shortly after ICO. And I want to build line upon line a case for Pundix, a case for Pundix, so people can understand vividly with clarity and precision on what Pundix is. Okay, so we're going to start from the top um, and share that detail and information with you. Okay, so we're going to start by simply going to the first place that anybody should go when you're trying to find out about a product or about a service or something new. You want to make sure that you go where? To the website. So that's where we're going to go. I am very excited to have you here. This is Pundix's website. Okay. As you can see here, very well done. So when I find out about a coin that I'm interested in, what I always like to do is make sure that I understand who is involved. So I'll go straight to the about page. All right. From here, we can see that Pundi is based in Asia. And this gentleman here, Mr. Zach Chia, is the CEO. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. I think I might have done something here. Hold on one second. Give me one second, guys. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. There we go. We will resume. And we're going to make sure that this is recording. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue on with our presentation. My apologies, I realized that you guys weren't seeing the screen, so I want to make sure that you see all of the information, okay? So we want to make sure that that's taking place. As I stated, I always start with pundix.com or any company that you're researching. But when I started to dig into the organization, I saw that Zach Chia was at the head of this particular opportunity called Pundix, a brand new cryptocurrency, just over a year old. Zach has a background in the tech world, tech gaming market, as you can see here. And he brings great leadership, great resources to his own organization to be able to pull something like this off. I want to frame this right so people understand. The information that I'm sharing with you today was not available to me when I purchased the coin. Okay. There has been so much that has happened in the last 8 months, 9 months with Pundix that it's hard to really condense it all into a fashion to where it's digestible. So I have some key points and highlights that I want to go over, and also will provide you with an executive summary for your reading to kind of fill in the gaps. But what I want to do is focus on helping people to understand what Pundix is and how it works. Okay. So this is the founder and co-founder and CEO, Mr. Zach Chia. He's based over in Singapore, over in Asia. This is Pit Huang. He's also there in Asia as well. These two partnered together to form what is now known as Pundix. Okay. Pundix is simply this. It's a point of sales device that marries the retail space to cryptocurrency by being able to take a point of sale device that is faster, cheaper, uh, and more reliable over time than any type of POS system that is out in the market today. Okay. Um, there's a reward system that goes along with it. There's many features that this device provides to the merchant, number one, and also to the ecosystem overall. So we're going to cover those things today. Um, that being said, we'll show you pictures of the device. This is the leadership team that is heading up Pundix. Okay. I researched each one of these individuals to make sure that they were on point, and they were, and that's part of why I invested in this project. And then there was an announcement a few months back about this gentleman right here, Mr. David Ben K. Okay. If you look right here, David has 30 years of legal and tech experience, right? He was Ethereum's foundation's governing board member. He was also the general counsel for Microsoft China. Let that sink in for a moment. This is the executive team, okay? This is how you build a successful platform and coin, surrounding yourself with the best of the best in crypto and just in business, okay? So that's Mr. David Ben K. I personally had contact with him and talked with him. Very smart, very kind man, all right? Next, you have Mr. Vic Tham, okay? Comes over from Bank of America, Merrill Lynch a few months ago, all right? Over in Asia, okay? Before that, I mean, the guy has just a stellar background, stellar. If you go to LinkedIn and look up his profile, A-grade profile and things that he's accomplished in the financial services industry in helping companies really grow. And I believe he will do the same thing with Pundix. So now that you see who the team and the leadership behind this coin is, let's get into the product, okay? Pundix, this is Xpost, go right over here, right? The idea is to take this device right here and put it in hundreds of thousands of retailers and merchants' hands by the year 2020. By the year 2020. What's unique about Pundix is simply this. You have the ability to buy any type of merchandise, coffee, food, clothes, automobiles. Any type of service can be utilized as a point of exchange. Whatever it is, this is the most updated version of a Square, or yeah, basically like a Square for cryptocurrency, Square Cash, all right? The device has the ability to onboard any cryptocurrency in the Coinmarketcap. Currently, we'll get into those blockchains that are currently partnered with this device. So not only does it give you the ability to exchange value for goods or services, but while you're at those locations, while you're at the mall, while you're at the coffee shop, you can come in and buy crypto directly from this device instantly. It's the fastest way to purchase cryptocurrency on the planet, even way faster than Bitcoin ATM machines, okay? As far as I'm concerned, those devices are already obsolete because of this. All right, so you have this mobile payment device. This is what it looks like. You have the ability to pay with card, cash, fiat, okay, or crypto. This is the Pundix Pass card that you can load value on, and it acts just like a debit or credit card. Here's the product line. This is the first of many devices that will be developed over time, and they're going to release over 100,000 of these across the globe. Okay. Currently, if you notice, here's some of the specs for it. Okay. It has a rewards program. It has NFC technology. You can buy back cryptos, pay with crypto, sell crypto, right? It has its own cryptocurrency wallet or mobile wallet, all right? You can develop credit history for those people that live in outside of the industrialized nations of the world, places like Indonesia, places like Zimbabwe, Tanzania, anywhere that there's not a strong financial services infrastructure. This can be implemented seamlessly and give people that did not have a credit history, didn't have a way to transact commerce so that they can participate in the direct to consumer ecosystem that is online, that is booming right now. Okay. All right. So let's continue. This has Wi-Fi capability. It has its own mobile network. You can pay with Visa or MasterCard, Apple Pay, or Samsung Pay through this device. All right. Now, I just wanted to show you guys what the actual device is. All right. So let's go over to partnerships. This is very, very important. Very important that you guys understand partnerships. We're going to skip the associations. I'm going to come back to those. What I want to show you is the blockchains first, okay? Blockchains. These are cryptocurrencies that are actually on the Coinmarketcap right now. I'm going to highlight a few of them that are visible that most people know, all right? The first one that I'm going to highlight is the King Kong exchange, number one exchange in cryptocurrency, that is BNB Binance right here. Okay, it's a partner. So if you own Binance coin, currently that coin is used to reduce costs for when you do trades or purchasing different types of cryptos on the Binance exchange. This is a place where you buy crypto from, right? For different altcoins like Stellar or Bitcoin Cash, Zcash, Monero, all of these different coins that are altcoins, okay? This is the number one place to go to buy those safely and securely. They have a coin that is also onboarded on the Pundix ecosystem to be able to utilize. If you have a bunch of BNB Binance coin, you can use that to buy any type of merchant item, okay? Same for Stellar XLM, okay? One of my favorite coins of 2018 because it held its overall value in a bear market is listed, and you're able to utilize your Stellar tokens to purchase items, okay? You can also come and buy these coins off of the device. You also have Zcash, okay? It's another crypto, all right? You have One Chain, which is another excellent blockchain, as well as A Chain. All of these different Verge and Utrust, all of these coins and blockchains, NIM is another amazing coin, are all loaded on the Xpost device so that if you have these coins in your own personal wallet, you can come to a merchant that has one of these Pundix machines and utilize it as a form of payment to pay for whatever you want to pay for, okay? This is revolutionary, people. This has not existed up until now, all right? So now let's go back. I said I wanted to go to the associations. There is one association that I want to make sure people understand. It's very key, in my estimation, for Pundix success. Okay? And that is this guy right here, the American Chamber of Commerce, Korea. Okay? Notice this is a third-party website. Okay? Notice that, please. All right? What do you see right here? Pundi. Let's go back. Let's go back. What do we see? Let's go over here and click right there. Let's go back again. Right here, you see that there was a conference that Pundix hosted. Okay? Now, I want to take a moment and let you read the partnerships that the American Chamber of Commerce Korea has. And Pundi is in partnership with this organization. I see companies that are coming across here: Delta Airlines, Facebook, Ford, General Electric, Grand Hyatt Hotel, Harley Davidson, Honeywell, HP, right? IBM, Hyundai, Johnson & Johnson. Are we getting the picture here? Maersk, one of the largest shipping organizations in the world, Nike, Oracle, Procter & Gamble, Qualcomm, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Uber, Visa. Do we get an idea of how vital this partnership is? You have Cisco there. I mean, to have a partnership with them, and potentially you see McDonald's and other partners. This is a very important relationship for Pundix, and they have it. They hosted it. They hosted a blockchain cryptocurrency seminar, and at that seminar, people got a chance for the first time to utilize the Xpost device to buy simply um, coffee, merchandise, using their card. They were given the cards and they used it just like they would use a regular debit card. Okay. So that's that partnership. Okay. Um, the next thing that I want to share with you guys, and notice I am not mentioning price of the coin yet. We'll get to that. That right now isn't important. What's important is I believe that everybody has to have an understanding of what this is and why I feel that this is the most revolutionary cryptocurrency in all of crypto behind Bitcoin. Okay. That's how much I feel about Pundix. Okay. Um, there are some other key consortiums and um, partnerships here. Let's see if we can go over access real quick. Let that load. They have some very huge joint ventures and partnerships in Asia and access. Let's look at them so we understand. Access envisions Singapore as a premier global hub for businesses driven by the digital currency and blockchain technologies. At Access, the Singapore Cryptocurrency and Blockchain Industry Association believe in transformative potential of Bitcoin along with other cryptocurrencies and their underlying technologies called blockchains. With responsible use and proper regulatory support, we see digital currency applications and distributed ledger benefiting everyone. Okay. With Access, we look to find a balance in the innovation and use of blockchain technologies with the protection of users and commercial entities engaging within the industry. Okay. To this end, Access aims to foster an open and clear dialogue between Singapore cryptocurrency blockchain businesses and larger society, including regulators. In doing so, we also aim to provide a united public voice, a platform for the Singapore cryptocurrency and blockchain community, allowing us to be better to allowing us to better engage with private as well as governmental entities. They are one of Pundix's partners. Okay, you need these types of relationships to pull off having a point of sales device that manages both fiat cash money from different parts of the world and also cryptocurrencies. So bravo to Pundix for a well thought out plan in partnership of associations. Okay. Now, there is another thing that I wanted to share with you guys. Give me one sec. I have notes, so I'm going to use them. Thank you. Let's see. The next thing I want to share is the fact that, go back to the website, the fact that this is not a concept. Okay, this is not a concept. Pundix has already delivered over 5,000 units every month since August. Since August, they've been delivering XPost devices. Okay, they also have their own wallet you can download. It's called the X Wallet. Just you can come here and download it. Okay, store your coins here if you like. 5,000 distributed XPost devices around the world. Let's look at the places, okay? We are talking about, we go here. They have distributed all through Asia, okay? Nigeria, the UK, Amsterdam, and in the Middle East, Dubai, Colombia, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Throughout the world, these devices are making its way from Asia into these countries to provide financial services and a way to purchase cryptocurrency without all of the headache that you have to go through with dealing with exchanges. Okay, this is a simplified way of buying and selling and doing transactions in cryptocurrency. One of the simplest I've seen. Okay, notice not yet the United States. And frankly, I believe they should wait until a later date to deal with the US. I know that they're in the works to deal with them now, but when you have the rest of the world that you can literally onboard and help and service, we can wait for the United States and develop these other countries first. But that's not coming from the executive team. That's just my own personal observation of how I see them working. That there's enough business to the tune of over 2 billion people that do not have financial services, that are unbanked, do not own a bank account, have no way of sending a wire, that are available, that are looking for something called Pundix. Okay, there's only 300 plus million people in the United States. You have over 2 billion people globally in the 1040 window in emerging markets that are well underserved when you talk about financial services. Pundix comes in and fills that void. And one of the best ways that it has done that, I'll give you a couple of examples. Okay. This, if you're not a part of our group, this is the Pundix NPXS Revolution. You can look that up on Facebook. Feel free to join us. Just go ahead and request to join and you'll be added. One of the ways that Pundix does this is simply, let me just shorten this, is by partnering with the right people. Okay, we're talking about emerging markets here. And one of the things that just happened today or yesterday is this right here. All right. Pundix announced a partnership with Hara, which brings blockchain to the farming industry for increased productivity and financial inclusion in Indonesia and other surrounding nations. Okay. Pundix is pleased to announce with a new partnership with Hara, the Indonesian company dedicated to revolutionizing global agriculture with data to jointly deploy thousands of experts to farmers to facilitate data collection and financial inclusion across developing economies. Haro, based in Indonesia, collects real-time data from across the agricultural and food value chain in developing markets to boost productivity, profits, and livelihoods for farmers and employees. Farmers, NGOs, and other on-the-ground partners are incentivized to provide data on the ecological crop and market conditions with Hara tokens, which can in turn be monetized. In partnership announced with Pundix today, our exports will be used by farmers to collect and exchange these incentives. So they have tokenized this data, and they can utilize these coins that are given. That's the card right there, to purchase merchandise. This is powerful, folks. This is powerful. Over the long term, we will see that this is very important, to have the ability to do this for the underserved communities of the world. This strikes a very soft spot in my heart, and a chord, if you will, because I know and have been to these places and I see the potential in these environments if they are only given the financial backing. And I salute Pundix for opening up doors that were virtually closed for financial services for so long. All right. This is an example of how you penetrate a $2+ billion community. I mean, 2+ billion population of people that do not have financial services available. I wanted to correct that. This is how you do it. One partnership, one relationship at a time. Over time will help you accomplish this type of goal. Okay. So I want to make sure that you guys understand how powerful this is. All right. Next, and I can just stay right here. One of the biggest announcements I believe that I've seen in crypto, okay, not just because of its Pundix, but I'm talking in crypto as a whole. All right, this right here. I hope this isn't English. It is not. This partnership, the EBOC partnership. Let me see if I can get this in English. This is a partnership between Pundix and the city of Dubai. You heard me correctly. The city of Dubai. Let's see if we can read the actual article that, there you go, right below it. Let's read this. We are proud to announce today that together with with the Dubai's official government credit bureau and our regional distribution partners, EBOC and Loyalty Labs, we will be bringing digital payments to the public sector in an historic moment for the adoption of blockchain. Our partnership with mCredit, the UAE's official credit bureau and a subsidiary of the government of Dubai, brings our expos to hundreds of its storefronts across the city to allow consumers to pay bills, school fees, or utilities using digital currency. People, when a whole city is authorized to utilize your device in exclusivity, do you understand what this is going to do? I need you guys to understand what this is going to do. This is by far the most important thing that I've ever seen in cryptocurrency. Real use case, real real ability to penetrate the real world with a digital asset. That is what cryptocurrency is supposed to be about. Working products that help improve and amplify the quality of life in the real world. Having this device in basically the the Emirates, the UAE, is huge. Why? The city of Dubai by the year 2020, by the year 2020, mark it down, will be one of the first fully functional operating blockchain cities on the planet. Mark it down. It's happening. They're putting everything in place to make sure that this is achieved. And as we know, uh, based on how fast Dubai has come along and how strong the city is now versus when it was first being designed and built, when they put their mind to something in Dubai, it moves, it happens. Okay. So, congratulations to Pundix on this amazing feat. Okay, this is no short thing or small thing for a company. Let's recap this. That is not even 5 years old. We're talking one plus a year and some months old. Okay, there's no company in cryptocurrency that has done these types of things that Pundix is doing consistently month after month, month after month. All right. All right. Pundix is also in Nigeria, and they have a partnership with one of the largest merchant card services companies in all of Nigeria. So you have Dubai, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Singapore, Japan, Thailand, Taiwan, Malaysia, all of Asia, Nigeria, Brazil, Colombia, and expanding. You also have the UK, Amsterdam, Poland, all throughout the European Union expansion with this device. Let that register, folks. So what's amazing to me about this is the fact that not only did they create a business model and a business plan, it's executed to the highest level, to the highest level. All right. I'm going to say that again. There's execution. There are companies that are on the Coinmarketcap. I'm not going to call any names because I want to be respectful, right, to Pundi. But there are literally companies on the Coinmarketcap that has not done anything with their project since ICO and is still raking in a lot of money. I salute Pundi X for taking the bull by the horn, putting a game plan together, and making sure that the game plan that they put together is executed beyond just building the device, right? Building the relationships to get this device in the right hands so that it is utilized at the highest levels in society. These are all benefits. So, um, next, I want to talk about uh, another product that Pundi has. Yes, you see, when you go back to the home page, currently Pundi X is an ERC20 token, which simply means this. When you have a business and you want to come into the cryptocurrency space, most people gateway their ways into crypto through the Ethereum blockchain until their own native blockchain is built. Well, thus the homepage. Currently, Pundix is a ERC20 token, which is an Ethereum blockchain. They have developed and are developing their main, okay? It's called FunctionX or FX blockchain. Keep in mind, folks, the speed of Pundix as is right now is faster than anything I've seen as far as processing speed of transaction. All right. What is FunctionX? Most of the blockchain today is far from ideal, with an overemphasis on technology and the underemphasis on creating real use cases. I just spoke about that. Okay. Pundix's philosophy is not only to build a technologically superior chain, but also one that has real life application. I love this. A good blockchain should have a user experience and performance that are way more superior, I agree, than the current product in market. I agree 1000%. And that's what we have achieved with our blockchain called FX, FunctionX. It is already up and running on an internal test environment, testnet, and we will continue to provide regular updates on the progress of FunctionX. We will walk the talk and talk. We will walk the talk with FunctionX. It is, not will be, in my opinion, a real game changer. Real use cases, real products. That is what FunctionX is. Through this blockchain, they're going to have what's called developer apps. And developers can upload the apps onto the App Store. It's no different than this guy right here. No different, okay? Don't get it confused. When you want to download an app, it's no different than going to iTunes or the Apple App Store. That's what this is, okay? That's what this is. So developing it, the DApp Store, make them available on the XPost device. Even as we speak, our XPost devices are rolling out globally, penetrating stores everywhere. The presence of our XPost devices in the stores will allow developers to have real audience to cater to. Our XPost will be available and open to different blockchains to deploy their blockchain apps on XPost as a node for all blockchains, okay? You can call it the blockchain neutral node, all right? We'll be releasing a developer demonstration in 60 days via our different partners and blockchain, X blockchain series. We will have the world's biggest DApp developer community, and we will continue to invest in and encourage the world's best developers to develop decentralized apps. That's what DApp stands for, is decentralized apps, okay? So here we go. You have developer can develop similar apps to allow their token to be freely available on XPost. This will allow the tokens to be on XPost. Token apps will need transaction fees, i.e. NPXS, and liquidity USD Tether. Food ordering, cryptocurrency sales, other blockchains, okay? Also have APIs that you can link into via the blockchain and connect to the XPost system. All right, so these are the nodes. This is a little techie. I'm not going to explain it. If you want to read about it, you can. All right. I want you guys to look at this. Who does Pundix give audience to? In other words, who's watching Pundix? CNN, Forbes, Business Insider, TechCrunch. These are all household names in business. Quartz, Indian Express, The National, Tech in Asia, Coin Central. All right. Pundix had an event. Let's go. See. This is the first. We'll get to that in a little bit. I'll go back. There was an event about a month or two ago called Taiwan Ultra. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Let me do this. Be easier to do it this way. Yeah. This is Asia's version of Coachella, one of the largest music festivals in Asia. Over 40,000 people in attendance. The only way that you could, the only way that you could pay for goods and services in this environment at this conference or this music festival is with a Pundi card that was distributed to all people that signed up to attend. All right. Ultra Taiwan. This happened. Okay. Along over 30,000 festival goers. There was actually close to 40,000 people. This is back in September. Pundi, if you wanted to buy beer, hot dog, merchandise of any sort, even access, you had to use the Pundi ecosystem throughout the entire event. It was a weekend long event, similar to how Coachella is set up in Los Angeles. Okay. Think of Woodstock, the biggest of biggest music festivals. That's what this was. Pundix pulled this off, having Xpost devices in every merchant that was either sponsoring the event or there to provide services to the community that was in attendance. No glitches, no problems. Serviced all the people there all weekend long, and everybody loved it. To the point that because of how well things went off with Ultra Taiwan, this company, Ultra, not only does these events in Taiwan, they do them in other countries as well. Will take Pundix with it around the world. Can we say, wow? All right. That is huge. And I wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, so this all goes back to understanding real use case, real products, real understanding. All right. Now, Pundi also has a product that has come out and been announced. I believe it's on here. Let's go back. Well, it's on here under their events, right? They announced the Pundi X, first ever realized, utilized phone call in the world. This guy right here. Function X, decentralized smartphone. It has the built-in FX Function X blockchain on it. Made the first call last month in real time, in real world use cases. The announcement for the cost of this phone, it's already under development and will be distributed Q1 or Q2 of next year, with the first announcements to come about pricing on how much it will cost. Amazing phone. So this is the second of many products that will be released by this company. And I just wanted to let you know that because of this device, this will also help foster and facilitate a faster overall experience when it comes to utilizing the Pundix ecosystem. So I wanted you guys to understand what this company is. And I think by now, with the time that I've spent going over a few things, that you're really starting to see and understand how important this is to the rest of the blockchain and cryptocurrency community. All right. It's very important. Very important. Why? Because Pundi acts as an Uber, if you will, of tech, meaning when you have the ability to onboard other blockchains onto your ecosystem, utilize it, and all patents are filed and approved, and it cannot be mimicked or copied. So people have to come this way through Pundi to onboard their blockchains so that they can be utilized outside of just whatever their normal use case is as a point of sales, to utilize it as a form of payment, that coin. Think about that. Any coin that has significant value, from the number one coin, Bitcoin, all the way down to the end of the top 50, have the ability to be onboarded with this device and this company. That's called being a Trojan horse in the crypto community space. Okay? Very important. Very important. So I am going to leave it there. There are many other announcements that I would like to get into, but I don't want to go too long. I do know if you do want to buy this coin, we'll leave it right here. You can simply cruise over to the Coinmarketcap and type in Pundix, NPXS. Make sure it's that, not the second one, right? Look at that. It's up 5%, 6% today on Bitcoin against Bitcoin, 7% against Ethereum. So these are the markets. You just click on markets here. This is the current price, folks. I told you I would get to it. All of that value that I explained, and this is why I say it is the most underrated cryptocurrency in crypto. Less than a penny. You heard me. Less than a penny, guys. Less than a penny, okay? So we understand the tokenomics of this. There are currently this amount of coins in circulation, 142 billion, all right? Over time, as the ecosystem of Pundix is utilized in the NPXS token, these tokens are burned and removed from circulating supply. By reducing this over time will have a direct impact on the price of this coin by increasing the price, because the supply is being limited over time because of the utilization of the token. These are the markets that you can buy Pundi from. Binance is the King Kong number one cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Shout out to CZ. Love you, sir. Thank you for building such an amazing platform to reach the world with cryptocurrency. All right. As you can see, over 40% of volume is done on Binance. All right. You can either use Bitcoin or Ethereum to purchase. Right. I'll provide a link so that you can utilize Binance to purchase either Pundi with Bitcoin or Ethereum. That will be listed in the description of this video. All right. As I understand, there's another announcement from Pundi Go back down to the bottom here. They are also just listed, click on this, with, waiting, Upbit. Upbit. Now, here in the US, we are not familiar with Upbit. But if you live in Korea, this is the #1 cryptocurrency exchange in all of Korea. Okay. On November 8th, which is today, you can now buy the NPXS Pundix coin on Upbit. Okay. If you live in Korea, annyeonghaseyo, you can buy that token there now. Okay. So as time and time goes on, there are more announcements. That's why I say there's so much to talk about with Pundix, but I wanted to highlight the more important areas so that you guys understand how powerful this particular cryptocurrency is in contrast to what else is going on in our environment in the cryptocurrency community. Okay. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. So I simply ask this one favor. I've shared this information at the best of my abilities today. Please do me a favor. One, this is not financial advice. I am not a licensed professional to provide you with financial advice. I am simply providing information that I discovered and sharing it with the world so that the world can realize their own dreams, their own goals, their own things that they want to do by supporting an amazing company that is rock solid, top to bottom, great leadership, great product, great ecosystem, great partnerships. Okay. The favor that I'm asking is help me get the word out about Pundix. Share this video with your loved ones, people that ask you about cryptocurrency outside of Bitcoin. Let this be the second thing that you talk about, okay, in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Pundix, in that order, okay? Possibly, and maybe I'm just a little too, ambitious. It might be the other way around. But you get the point. I'm kidding away, but that's how serious this is. Okay, Bitcoin, Pundix. When you talk about cryptocurrency, all right. Share this video on your personal pages, on your group pages, your community pages. Share this information. Lastly, if you have purchased the Pundix token, you have purchased it. We have a community on Facebook called Pundix Revolution. It's right here. Go ahead and add yourself to our community. We're waiting for you. Right here at this particular group, Pundix Revolution, you'll get the most up-to-date information when it comes to what is going on with Pundi. Okay? All right? I appreciate you. And let me bring myself up so people can see me. Stop sharing. All right. I appreciate you, and I want to thank you for your time today. Hopefully, you have gained some knowledge, some understanding of how powerful the coin is. It is no excuse for not everybody that is in crypto to have some type of holdings of Pundix. Best coin in crypto. And I just, line upon line, spelled it out for you as to why I feel that this is the best case crypto out in the market. When you have a whole city the size of Dubai that is backed by oil, okay? For those who have never been to the Emirates, to Dubai, the citizens go to school for free. They hire people from other countries to come and work inside the country. The citizens that are born in Dubai from surrounding areas, they there's so much wealth in Dubai. Okay, it's astronomically insane the amount of wealth that's there. All right, it's next level. Nothing we've seen in the United States wealth in Dubai. And Pundix has an exclusive contract to disperse the X-Post device throughout all of Dubai, all the merchants, retail stores, at the airport. Folks, there's nothing else to be said. All right? You have the information. I just simply ask that you share it. Thank you so much for your time. Moon up the likes. If this information was insightful, ring up the likes. Let me know how you feel about it. Any comments or questions that I can answer before I end this particular presentation? Do you have any questions I can answer? Anything? Going once? Going twice? Facebook? 3 times? All right. Thank you so much for your attendance, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.